Hello learners, welcome again to our channel. Let us start with the new topic on the Sublime. Here on the Sublime is considered as written by Longinus and the architecture of greatness. Here on the Sublime is one of the important literary criticism written in the 1st century AD. Although the real author is uncertain, but it is traditionally attributed to Longinus. So यहाँ पर जो इसके डिफाइनिंग स्ट्रक्चर हैं सबलाइम के उस पर हम देखते हैं. लॉन्जिनियस आर्ग्यूज दैट द ग्रेटनेस ऑफ लिटरेचर डज नॉट डिपेंड ऑन करेक्ट ग्रामर फॉलोइंग or following the technical rules, the loftiness, the elevations, the noble beauty, but it echoes in the great soul. This means that great writing comes from the greatness of the writer, own mind and character. According to Longinus, the greatness, the loftiness, here defining the mechanics versus the soul, whatever is just a correct grammar following the literary rules, technical style and the standard prose is not just mechanics. What we need is true sublimity. जो sublime का मतलब उन्होंने बताया है वो lofty या noble ideas हैं, जो powerful emotions आप अपने poetry में flow कर सकते हैं, जो beautiful language लोगों को attract कर सकते हैं. इसी के साथ जो transcendent impact है ये है greatness, sublimity है. इसी के साथ what is the echo of a great soul. दिस मीन्स दैट कि जब भी राइटिंग आ रहा है किसी ग्रेटनेस ऑफ राइटर्स ओन माइंड एंड कैरेक्टर, वहीं पर ही उसका सोल जो है वो ग्रेट इको कर पाएगा. हियर अकॉर्डिंग टू लॉन्जीनियस, अ सबलाइम राइटर पोजेसेस नोबल थॉट्स, डीप इमोशंस, पावरफुल इमेजिनेशंस. सच क्वालिटीज नेचुरली प्रोड्यूस अ ग्रेट पोएट. The purpose of Sublime here is just not writing merely to understand by the readers. So here comes the 5 pillars. जब भी हम अपने आंसर राइटिंग करेंगे we have to mention these 5 pillars of the Sublime, जो कि one by one we'll discuss in our next slides. First is grandeur of thought. Second is strong emotion. These both are considered as the innate gifts, the foundation pillars. Then comes the figure of speech, noble diction, dignified composition. These three are the artistic mastery, that is the edifice of our work. When we improve these three, the artifice, it improves our work and connects with the people according to their interest and emotion and the imaginations they carry. So one by one we will discuss this in details, which is very important for our answer writing. Let us deal in this one by one in the detail. So first is grandeur of the thought. Great men think greatly. तो जब भी हम कंसिडर करेंगे कि हमें कौन कौन से चीज़ों को कनेक्ट करना है लोगों के साथ, तो ये हमारे आइडियाज़, नोबल आइडियाज़ या नोबल इमोशंस में रहेगा कि वी हैव टू मेक इट कंसिडर द मोस्ट क्रूशियल सोर्स ऑफ द सबलाइम. हाई इमेजिनेशंस, एलिवेटेड थिंकिंग, ग्रेट माइंडसेट, and avoiding the trivial topics. We should not consider them for our beginnings. Next comes the strong emotion, that is we have seen the powerful passion. True sublimity cannot exist without a genuine feeling. So here sublimity provides the fire and energy to words. Like for emotions to be sublime, it must be natural, genuine and controlled. जब भी हम एक फ़्लो में जा रहे हैं तो वो एक नेचुरल फीलिंग लगनी चाहिए, एक कंट्रोल्ड, एक जनरल फीलिंग की तरह वो नहीं सामने आनी चाहिए. एंड रिस्क इज़ दैट इफ़ इमोशंस इज़ आर्टिफिशियल इट विल नॉट बी कनेक्टेड. Proper use of figure of speech like the metaphors, smileys, hyperbolas and other language expressions should be very much considered. ये सिलेक्शन और अरेंजमेंट जो रहते हैं ये हमारे वर्क को और ही अच्छा बिलीव और एलिवेशन देते हैं. अ राइटर्स क्राइटेरिया शुड बी चूजिंग द वर्ड येट सिंपल बट पावरफुल. अप्रोप्रिएट यूज ऑफ नोबल लॉफ्टीनेस एंड द सब्जेक्ट मैटर गिव्स अ वेरी डिग्निफाइड कंपोजिशन. देन कम्स द नेक्स्ट पार्ट, composition. So noble diction says कि whenever you have been coming with the powerful words and criteria, you should be simple yet imaginative. Noble powerful piece should be working as a connectivity with the people. Then comes the 5th pillar, that is dignified composition. हियर जो म्यूजिकल एनालॉजी है, द म्यूजिकल मेटाफर है, इट शुड नॉट बिकम जस्ट अ ब्यूटिफुल म्यूजिक बट द रिदम, द पॉजेज, एंड इट शुड अरेंज द लिटरेचर इन द सबलाइम थ्रू सेंटेंस अरेंजमेंट, प्रॉपर बैलेंस, प्रॉपर हार्मनी, प्रॉपर फ्लो. And this can just be the emotional output. Depending on the arrangement, writing can become the calm, emotional, energetic, or impressive. What can be the dangers? क्या क्या गलतियाँ हो सकती हैं? Faults in the pursuit of sublimity. Bombast. Using too many words in our language that sounds unnatural or foolish. Puerility. Using childish or silly immature expressions. Affection. Using too many fancy or artificial words simply impresses the readers. And next is frigidity, trying to appear emotional but failing to touch the reader's heart. So these all can be the faults, and later we can come to the conclusion that the soul, that is the elevated thoughts, the genuine emotions, becomes the true sublimity जब वो एक connection बनाता है beautiful language, harmonious composition के साथ, and this is completely an art. So great literature is not merely a matter of correctness, but it is a true art touch both through mind and heart. Then comes the key nutshell part. We will just remind it. Work is the on the Sublime. Author is attributed to Longinus, 1st century AD. Letter to posthumous Terentius. Core philosophy is the echo of great soul to inspire, elevate, and move readers emotionally. What is the central idea is combining noble ideas and genuine emotions. The framework are the 5 pillars of the sublimity and some major faults, that is bombast and etc. Thank you.